Bore da, Amy Dwi a croeso. Hello everyone, that was my quick Welsh introduction, and in today's video that is exactly where we're going, to North Wales, in the Eryri National Park, also known as Snowdonia. And this was a walk I did over the sort of Christmas time when I was staying in a cottage with my family. And similarly to the last video that I did, because it was winter, it was very doable walk in winter, and I think it had some of the most amazing views over the Eryri National Park, and looking over to Tryfan and Egon and Glyderfach and Glyderfawr, as well as over to Mel Shabad, and you could just sort of see Iarwytha and Crimpiau sort of in the background. So it really has a very rewarding final viewpoint. The walk is based in Llyn Crafnant area, which is near Crimpiau. So the walk starts at one of the Llyn Crafnant car parks. There are a couple along the track as you are leaving Crimpiau and you're sort of driving towards Llyn Crafnant. But there aren't that many, so I would definitely recommend, again, if it's a busy time of the year, sort of getting there earlier. The walk starts to go around the lake, and there is a very easy walk that goes around and comes back to the same point, and it's very flat, and so would be accessible for pushchairs. But this walk, when you get to the sort of top end, instead of continuing to go back round, you start to ascend. You immediately get some really nice views here, and you keep sort of heading south as if you were going towards Capel Currig, and you start to see the majestic Castell Gwent, which is really spectacular, I think, and it's quite surprising. You don't really expect to see it, and it sort of pops out at you. So as you continue south, you start to ascend, I hope I'm getting the pronunciation of this right, I think it's Crimpiau in Welsh, which is essentially a small hill. It's not a mountain or anything. I think the total elevation we did over the whole day was only 400 metres. And the path sort of weaves around, and on the map it's marked to go back down into Capel Currig, to the Bryn Terch pub. But actually there's a boundary, a wall boundary, which there is a path that isn't marked on the map, but very much is a path. And so we saw some people going up there actually, and thought it would be a really nice idea to sort of follow them and see where they were going, because it looked like they knew what they were doing. I wouldn't normally recommend that, but it did work out. And when you then ascend to the top of Crimpiau, you then got this sort of 360 all the way around. And on the way up you see this sort of beautiful woodland, and there was a really nice house sort of nestled in to this sort of amazing woodland, looking back over to Llyn Crafnant. So the whole walk was about 3 hours, and we did go there and back with a break in between, but I felt like the views that we had over Tryfan, Eryri, sort of Ogwen Valley were really special. And at times the Ogwen Valley can be quite busy now, and so it was a nice alternative to being able to see it without having to sort of contend with a lot of people getting to that particular beauty spot. So I would definitely recommend, and there would be chances to go down into Capel Currig as an alternative if you didn't want to go back to Llyn Crafnant and continue on. Descending the same way as the ascent will be about 9 kilometres, and you have some really great views over Craig Wen and the rest of the Eryri National Park, Llyn Crafnant area. And there are other walks to be explored around there as well, also quite good for bikes, and it's a really beautiful place in the world, and one that I hope to go back to very soon. Thanks so much for watching. If you could subscribe, that would be amazing, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.